those new to the Enneagram, or those who have worked with it for a long time, the Own Up process Marilyn describes is supremely practical for anyone who is ready to get serious about their transformation using the insights the Enneagram provides. If you practice this process with integrity and receptivity to God's Spirit, consenting to His transforming work in the depths of your being, you will change. It cannot be otherwise. Finally, I am grateful for Marilyn's nuanced treatment of the value of tests and assessments. I have long been suspicious of using tests and assessments for an oral tradition that is meant to be experienced with a teacher, and for a process that is meant to be God-guided and Spirit-breathed. The idea of a test confirming something you have already come to know through honest self-reflection and God-guided observation is just right. As a spiritual seeker and a spiritual director who sits with others in deep places, I am grateful to have this elegant and carefully crafted work to offer as we all press into deeper levels of transformation. For the glory of God, for the freedom and abundance of our own lives, and for the sake of others who have to live with us. Ruth Haley Barton, Transforming Center. Getting started. The Ennea what? It looks like a New Age symbol. Is it biblical? What does this have to do with Jesus? These were just a few of my reactions when I was first introduced to the Enneagram through a series of audio tapes 30-plus years ago. The cover for the tapes had a mysterious circular symbol with numbers and crisscrossing arrows. The title implied some sort of strange spiritual teaching. I was not at all interested in listening to them, and was somewhat cautious. But a trustworthy friend had recommended the tapes, so I relented and gave them a try. Immediately, I was hooked. As I listened to the 9 personality types, I was gripped by a new awareness of the different filters through which we all view life. What? Everyone doesn't see life the way I do. Of course I knew that. But I had never heard such clear descriptions of how and why we think, feel, and behave in such diverse ways. Then the presenter described me. I was astounded at how true it was to my own life experience. I threw my hands in the air with a big sigh of relief, because I finally made sense, even though some of it was hard to hear. I was so intrigued by the Enneagram that I bought every book I could find on the subject and devoured all of the information. The more I learned, the more I was amazed at how accurately this personality system described me and other people in my life. I remember reading about my particular type with tears streaming down my face, because for the first time, I felt known and understood at such a deep level. I saw myself in a new way, and this set me free to accept myself more, and also gave me an understanding of why I become stuck in certain ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving. Thus, my passion for the Enneagram was fueled, and hasn't let up. Although this personality system has been an invaluable part of my life's journey for more than 3 decades, I've also hungered and searched for answers to 2 crucial questions. 1. How does it support my desire to follow Jesus? And 2. How does its knowledge line up with the teachings of the Bible? As I studied both the scriptures and the Enneagram, I discovered correlations that have been liberating and life-changing for me, especially in learning that Jesus invites us to let go of oneself in order to live into our true, God-gifted self. My personal quest and my understanding of these correlations form the inspiration and foundation for this book. My hope is that others, particularly those who embrace the teachings of Jesus and desire to follow Him, will find a similar value for their spiritual journey by exploring the tools of the Enneagram through a biblical lens. The word Enneagram is strange, isn't it? It comes from Ennea, which is Greek for 9, and gram.